was looking through the must-flip House seats recently, and I realized I really should do an entire piece on that list. But as I was looking down the names, I knew I had to immediately draw attention to one candidate in particular, and that candidate's name is Jonathan Nez. Having just been at the DNC and knowing how I felt watching Hillary Clinton and Michelle Obama talk about Kamala Harris, and then watching the joyous response of the Indigenous community sitting in front of me when they saw Secretary of the Interior Deb Haaland, I was reminded yet again how essential representation really is at the highest levels of government. Jonathan Nez is the former president of the Navajo Nation, where he served until 2023. Jonathan is now running to flip Arizona's 2nd congressional district. Not only is Jonathan Nez willing to fight for women's health care and to protect our bodily autonomy, but as president of the Navajo Nation, he also secured funds to construct new healthcare facilities and homes for veterans. He invested in public safety, including hiring new police officers and focusing on infrastructure like improving roads and bringing clean water and electricity to thousands who previously didn't have it. And if he's elected, Jonathan Nez would also be the first Native American elected to Congress from Arizona. And in a district that is 22% Indigenous, a voting bloc we have historically suppressed, Nez's candidacy could really transform the state and the country. Now, if that's not enough, Nez is also running against a man named Eli Crane, a MAGA election denier who still refuses to accept that Trump lost and claims massive amounts of voter fraud with zero evidence. So much so that Eli is currently helping to train Trump's 2024 poll-watching boots-on-ground intimidation force. So we could have Jonathan Nez, who as president of his Indigenous community saved countless lives during the COVID-19 pandemic and will protect our rights, including our right to vote. Or we can have Eli, a key member of the far-right Freedom Caucus, who refers to Matt Gaetz as a brother and recently received Trump's complete and total endorsement. That seems like a no-brainer to me. So while I'm going to talk about all of the must-win races in the future, I really wanted to highlight this one. Not just for the Salt people born to the Tango Clan, but for the American people who deserve far better representatives in Congress. As always, I've included a link to help Jonathan out, but I hope that you will use it to send Eli packing. You can train your intimidation force on someone else's dime.